I can feel it in my bones, and nothing to ask some more. Got me looking like a clown. Tell me why we let us down. Tell me I'll be what I eat. Can I do that? Got my needs. Close the door and kill the sound. Someone always let us down. I can tell that you're a dancer, throwing your hands in the air that you answer. When I ask you if you want it, you're a panther. I'm a little too for a boy, you a trans girl. I put on left, right, it just says cancer. I can go change if you want to. I mean no things that you don't do. I won't put a foot on the floor unless I am sure. You just jump head first, hope for an encore. Look, girl. I can pray for goodness return. I can feel it in my bones, and it's them to us some more. Got me looking like a clown. Summer always let us down. Tell me I'll be what I eat. Can I be that? Got my needs. Close the curtain, kill the sounds. Summer always let us down. Hey, hey, dirty chicks, you got plenty of them. Hey, hey, mad kicks, come on, bend the dustin'. Hey, hey, blah, blah, then you walk away. And I turn to the pipe to forget your name. Like money, I imagine that you like me. Like money, I know who I'm trying to be. I'm sure I was wrong, but so were you. Sober up your high horse, y'all go to rule. Some more. Got me looking like a clown. Summer always let us down. Tell me I'll be what I eat. Can I be that? Got my needs. Close the curtain, kill the sound. Summer always let us down.
Time to head to the airport, Mel. Goodbye. See you later. I hope you have a good trip to Singapore.
Yes, it's been my dream.
Your dream. You went to Singapore before. It was your nightmare. Well, we gotta head and go pick up Mike at the airport. Boy, look at me. I'm so out of my hat's off cricket. I didn't sleep well because I'm just concerned being up in time to go get him early this morning. So I didn't even go to bed. I laid in the recliner here because I knew if I got too comfortable that I might not wake up. And I'm a worry wart about being on time to pick somebody up, which is something I got to go do right now. But Mike is going to be landing in Iloilo in about 30 minutes. Luckily, we don't live too far away from the airport. Mike don't see us. He's right over there at the curb waiting. Mal, there's Mike waiting. Welcome to the Philippines, Mike.
Oh, I can finally take this off after having it on for 29 hours.
I don't know. We don't know who you've been around. Can we ask you to put it back on right in the back of the truck, please?
I'll ride in the back of the truck.
We're gonna quarantine. No, we're gonna quarantine you at the house, man.
Bring me in the back of the truck, right? Sure. Yes. Let's go.
So, you know you got to go do quarantine, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, nothing but quarantine.
Yeah.
That's
You gotta do 24 hours alone with her, naked, naked and afraid.
Well, that wasn't on my itinerary.
Well, we got Mike home here to our house. I say Mike home. Got him here to our home in the Philippines. His first trip out of the U.S. his first trip to a tropical place, his first trip to see an ocean, his first time to be near salt water, to taste salt water. And yeah, I said to taste salt water because when Mike got here and he walked in this room where I'm at right now, what he saw was this ocean right out the door, boy, right out the door. And what he do, and headed straight for the ocean. I said, whoa, 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 Mike, wait. Take your jeans off, take your shoes off, relax, and go out there and let's enjoy it. I'll go with you and let's go swim. Man, I didn't video it. A little private, give my friends privacy. Probably should have, because he was pretty excited, man. He headed out there, he went right in that water. He didn't know how to react at first. Salt, you know, the salty taste and all. He never experienced that, just fresh water. And it was so cool to see the first time his feet touched the sand. The first time he dived in, and he was amazed how he could just float, you know, in the salt water and all. What a great experience. I could tell he's infected. He has done got the infection that we all get. And not just with the Philippines, but when we go to these beautiful tropical places around the world, you know. My first time wasn't in the Philippines to experience all that. So my first time with beach and salt water and all was Galveston, Texas. And then Mexico and a couple different places, and then on from other countries from there. And it's been many places for me since then. But I remember those experiences so well. But for some reason, the experience to the Philippines, it's still the front runner of like it was brand new all for the first time, even though I'd had some experiences with similar countries prior to that. I think it's just the whole vibe. This place just has such a good vibe. And you know, it's just when he went out there, there's children playing on the beach and everything. And I think Mike too, when we've already been talking this morning, he is already realizing how different life is here. For instance, Yin Yin asked him about putting a pair of flip-flops on. She called it slippers. He don't know for slippers, he only knows the name slippers like something a woman wears, right? And so her and Melinda went up to the market and she come back with a pair of flip-flops for Mike. Mike don't, even in the US, don't wear flip-flops. He had the widest, purest feet that all they know is wearing shoes, and shoes, constant shoes. He was a little shy to uncover his feet. You know, we use that word here in the Philippines a lot, shy. He was a little reluctant to uncover his feet. I said, Pil, then he was going to wear them with socks. I said, man, let your feet breathe. Pull off those socks. Put on those flip-flops. And he did, but I could tell he's a little blushed and he's been so set in his way, you know. And then she was talking to him about a nice place across the road over here. It's very beautiful, where the big trees are that I've drove by and showed some of you in the videos lately, that somebody even mentioned in the video, that it reminds you of like down in Georgia with those big old trees. And it does. Well, it's just across the highway here. I said, y'all go for a walk. Go for a walk. Well, he's going to jump up and put his socks and shoes back on. I said, no, wait. Go walk in your flip-flops. He said, I'm not sure I know how to walk in a pair of flip-flops. I said, just walk and go experience life with all these constrictions, you know. Those shoes are almost a representation of life sometimes abroad, away from these places in the world, like here in Costa Rica and Panama and, you know, all these island nations. Man, you learn just to feel more free, more relaxed, man. You know, just loosen up, hang loose. I started talking to him like a Rastafarian. I know y'all probably don't want to hear that out of me. But I was trying to get him just to enjoy the islands, man, you know. Yeah, good times. It's so fun to watch the experiences. Another thing is that when we picked him up at the airport, and they decided they just wanted to ride in the back of the truck. And so Mike rode home from the city out here to where we live in Tigbawan. And nice early morning Sunday ride in the back of the pickup, which once again, he was scared he was going to get in trouble at first, or get me in trouble because of those rules like can't ride in the back of a truck in the US anymore, you know? And so for him just to sit in the bed of the truck, sit down there on the tailgate, you know, lean back on the tailgate and just watch all of these tropical trees, you know, we live on an ocean road. When he looked over, I was watching in the mirror, saw his face when he seen the water for the first time. Man, I could just see it soaking in his eyes. I could see it. This dude is infected. He's infected, yeah, and there is no cure. You all tell me, is there a cure? It's been a lifesaver already. Few of you asked, why do you care to have that Starlink when you have that high-speed fiber internet here in the Philippines? And it's because, yes, it's high speed, and when it works, my God, it works so good. PLDT fiber works so good. No complaints on it, but the lines get damaged along the highway. Storm comes, tree limb falls, breaks, there's an accident and somebody hits a pole and knocks it out and tears the line down, or they're doing construction like there's construction along the highway and bridge and all on the way back towards city right now. They mess around moving a pole, pulling on the wires or this and that, and they damage the wires. It just constantly kind of keeps happening with all that. And it goes out when it's been out for several days right now. And that would mean that I would have went dark on you guys of not being able to upload a video or trying to upload it for long periods of time, trying to use like a mobile service like Globe or Smart. They're going to bottleneck you down if you use too much data. It would have just been a nightmare. But it was no sweat because all I had to do was plug that up right there. Plug that up, set that dish on top, go to app on the phone, hit unstow. It does all the rest of the work on its own.